The Mac is the go-to device for many professionals out there today, popular especially among executives, design teams and media organizations. And just like any other endpoints, those devices they need simple, flexible and reliable offsite backup. Veeam Agent for Mac, available with Veeam Backup and Replication, delivers easy and scalable Mac backup and recovery for even the most demanding organizations. So let's have a look now. I'm using Veeam Backup and Replication, which is a central management solution for Veeam agents, including Veeam Agent for Mac. I went to Inventory, Physical Infrastructure, and have previously created a protection group, computers with pre-installed agents. Protection group is something that we use for better or easier agent management and organization. I'm going to create a simple folder here, let's call it demo, okay, and I'm going to export Apple Mac package with device profile, because it's not just installable package, it's a little bit more than that. And let me show you what it is. Okay, let's click next and finish, and let's actually go to the folder. As you can see, there are a couple of files there, 2 XML files in different formats. They contain all necessary information, including payload, so you can create mobile config files later and configure your preferred MDM solution. And please refer to the user guide for details. However, you can also open the README file. It also contains some of the instructions, and you can see there are 2 agents for Mac, one for High Sierra and one for anything above that. But let's go to MDM solution that I've previously configured here, and I'm going to enroll a new device. I have basically already imported all the certificates and the preferences for Veeam Agent for Mac, including Veeam Agent for Mac itself. And now I'm going to basically copy this URL to my remote Mac device and going to download the enrollment profile and install it in a couple of seconds. I need to provide the administrative password over there, and then what's going to happen is my MDM solution is going to push the required certificates and all the VBR as well as Veeam Agent for Mac settings there, so it can work in there properly. And if I go to Finder and in my applications, you should be able to see that it's being installed at the moment. After installation, I can access it, I can open it, and supposedly I can see some files, but then obviously there was no operation before, so no backups found. But what's interesting here, if I come back to Veeam Backup and Replication, there is a new device added here inside of this protection group, and now I can add it to existing backup job. I do not even have to, because I already have an existing job and it already contains this protection group. So let's go to Home and let's actually see that backup job. I'm going to the settings, and if I click on computers, you can see that, okay, there is a new Mac device as well as the old protection group. I'm actually using the user data as a recommended setting for the backup, so everything inside of the user folder. For the destination, I'm using Veeam Backup Repository, which is the folder on this particular server, and therefore I need to provide the IP address for this server and to use Backup Repository on it. I'm going to schedule this job and apply finish. So now, once the agent is going to access Veeam Backup and Replication server, it's going to automatically synchronize and going to get those settings. But then you can see that I already have 6 recovery points for another Mac device, and then I'm going to access it. So you can see that I can do some interesting operations there. And I have a lot of files, I have some folders and everything, but then I can go rogue and I can delete something. For example, Veeam Lab Inventory folder, which was something that I really needed. But then I decided to delete it and to empty the trash bin. So now what can I do? I can open Veeam Agent for Mac, I can refresh the existing recovery points, and I can open something because I need to recover those files. Then I'm going to open the backup and to see the inside of the user folder, something that I was protecting, there is a folder with my name, and inside of the documents folder there is a required Veeam Lab Inventory, which is something that I'm going to recover now. So basically I've managed to push the first of all to create a protection group, to remotely deploy the agent and to protect the files there, and therefore users can now recover those files whenever they need. So that's pretty cool, isn't it? If you want to learn more, please go ahead and visit veeam.com, read product documentation or get a trial version and test it yourself.